Today, we're going to talk about something many of you underestimate, but is actually one of the keys to winning and keeping a woman's interest: the power of details. Yes, those little things, when done right, can have a huge impact. If you're here, it's because you're tired of putting in effort that doesn't get you anywhere. You want results, and I'm here to tell you exactly what you need to do to excite a woman with simple, yet powerful actions. Are you ready? Let's get straight to the point. 1. Surprise her with specific compliments. The key is in the details. First, think about how you usually compliment a woman. Do you just tell her she's pretty? If so, my friend, you're missing the mark. Sure, every woman loves being told she's beautiful, but what really excites her is when you notice the details. Have you noticed how she changes her hairstyle or how she coordinates her outfits? Comment on it. Tell her that color looks amazing on her or that her smile lights up your day. It's not about throwing out empty compliments, but showing her that you're truly paying attention. Trust me, when a woman feels like you're really noticing her interest in you skyrockets. 2. Active listening. Why paying attention increases attraction. Now, let's talk about active listening. If you don't know how to listen, don't expect her to want to be with you. I don't mean just nodding your head while she talks. I mean really paying attention, remembering what she tells you, and bringing it up later. Did she tell you about an important project at work? Ask her how it went the next time you talk. This kind of attention shows that you care, and believe it or not, it's incredibly exciting for a woman. It's the kind of thing that makes you stand out from the rest. 3. Unexpected gestures. How small surprises create big impressions. Unexpected gestures are another detail that can make all the difference. You don't have to spend a lot of money or plan something elaborate. Sometimes, a simple good morning text or a handwritten note can surprise her and make her smile. Imagine she's having a tough day and gets a message from you saying you're thinking of her. Do you know what that means? It means you just made her day a little better. And trust me, that translates to a higher interest in you. Don't underestimate the power of the unexpected. These little surprises are pure gold. For show vulnerability, the strength of being authentic. This point is crucial. Many women love it when a man is authentic, when he's not afraid to talk about his emotions and show a bit of vulnerability. I'm not saying you should be an open book from the first moment, but when you feel the time is right, share something personal. Let her see that you're a human being with feelings, dreams, and fears. This will not only bring her closer to you, but it will also ignite something very powerful in her: the desire to be genuinely by your side. 5. Subtle touch. The art of physical contact at the right moments. Physical contact is a powerful tool, but it has to be subtle and respectful. A light touch on the arm, an accidental brush, even a friendly hug can send very clear signals. The secret is knowing when and how to do it. If you notice she responds positively to your closeness, go ahead, but always with care and respect. There's nothing more exciting than a touch that leaves a woman wanting more. But be careful, always respect her boundaries. 6. Respect her personal space. How independence can intensify desire. It's not all about being on top of her all the time. Women also value their personal space, and if you know how to respect it, you'll be building a stronger attraction. Give her space when she needs it. Don't smother her with excessive attention. This also shows that you're confident in yourself and that you don't depend on her constant attention. Believe me, this is something most men don't understand, and you can stand out just by respecting her independence. 7. Be attentive without being invasive. The perfect balance to maintain attraction. This point is closely related to the previous one. Being attentive is crucial, but you shouldn't overdo it. There's a very fine line between showing interest and coming off as needy. Learn to maintain that balance. Ask her how she's doing, but don't obsess over staying in constant contact. She needs to feel that you're there for her, but also that you have your own life and interests. This is the combination that truly excites a woman. 8. Emotional connection. How talking about deep topics sparks the flame. Deep conversations are a territory where many men fail. Don't be afraid to talk about your thoughts, your ideas about life, your experiences, and most importantly, listen to what she has to say. When you both open up and share on a deeper level, the connection that's created is immense. This not only builds an emotional attraction but also intensifies any physical desire that may exist between you. 9. Take care of your appearance. Why personal effort counts. Let's be honest, appearance matters. You don't have to be a model, but you should show that you take care of yourself. Good hygiene, clean and well-maintained clothes, and a little effort in your appearance can work wonders. Women get excited by men who care about themselves because that also indicates that you'll care about her. So don't neglect yourself. The attention to your own detail reflects your value and your respect for her. 10. Keep the curiosity. Show genuine interest in her life and passions. Finally, something that really excites a woman is when you show genuine interest in her life and passions. Ask her about her hobbies, her goals, her dreams, and don't just do it out of obligation. Really listen and engage in those conversations. This will not only earn you more points in her favor, but will also help you get to know her better and strengthen the connection between you. Curiosity is a sign of interest, and when she feels that you truly care about what she thinks and feels, you're on the right path. Intimate connection, actions that spark desire in 99% of women. Today, we're diving into a topic that I know interests you a lot. How to create such a powerful, intimate connection that it sparks desire in 99% of women. Because let's be honest, you all want to know what to do to make her feel that spark, that uncontrollable attraction. But this isn't just about superficial techniques. We're talking about an authentic, emotional, and physical connection. So, if you're tired of putting in efforts that don't get you anywhere, this video is for you. Get ready to discover how to take your game to the next level. And of course, if you like what you hear, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and leave your comments. I want to know what you think. 1. The power of prolonged eye contact. How to communicate without words. Let's start with something so simple, yet so powerful. Eye contact. Did you know that a prolonged look can say more than 1,000 words? It's not about staring like a creep, but about maintaining eye contact that shows interest, confidence, and a touch of mystery. When you look her in the eyes and hold her gaze, you're creating an intimate connection that goes beyond the superficial. It's like telling her without words, "I'm here with you and I care." And believe me, that's something she won't easily forget. 2. The art of gentle caresses. Places you shouldn't ignore. Let's take it to the next level, touch. We're not talking about rough groping, but about gentle, subtle caresses that awaken her senses. The wrists, the nape of the neck, the lower back. These are places that most men overlook but can have an incredible effect if you know how to touch them. Those light, almost imperceptible touches can create a current of electricity between you that you won't believe. Don't underestimate the power of a gentle touch. It's a tool that, when used well, can ignite desire like nothing else. 3. Listen to her desires and needs. The importance of empathy. Here's where many of you fail, and I want you to pay close attention. Listen. I don't mean nodding while thinking about something else, but really listening. Listen to what she needs, what she wants, what worries her. Empathy is key here. If she feels that you really understand her and that you care about what she has to say, believe me, the desire grows. Because desire isn't just physical. It's also emotional. A man who knows how to listen and cares about a woman's feelings has a power that few understand. 4. Be patient and considerate. How calm creates expectation. Patience is a virtue, and in seduction, it's essential. Don't try to rush things. If she feels that you're too eager to move too quickly, she's likely to pull back. But if you take your time, if you're considerate and respectful of her pace, she'll start to feel more comfortable and open. The expectation you create by being patient is one of the greatest aphrodisiacs. Let things flow naturally, and you'll see how desire builds on its own. 5. Build trust. Creating a safe and relaxed environment. Let's talk about trust. Without trust, there's no desire. It's that simple. She needs to feel that she's in a safe environment where she won't be judged or pressured. How do you achieve that? By being honest, being yourself, showing that you're there for her without expecting anything in return. When she feels she can trust you, that you're there to support her, desire naturally grows. Trust is the foundation upon which everything else is built. 6. The value of humor. How making her laugh can take things to the next level. Don't underestimate the power of laughter. Making her laugh not only lightens the mood, but also creates a deep emotional connection. Humor is a way of showing intelligence, creativity, and empathy. If you can make her laugh, you're breaking down barriers and building bridges. And the best part is, when a woman feels good around you, when she enjoys your company and laughs with you, desire isn't far behind. Laughter is, without a doubt, one of the most direct paths to her heart and beyond. 7. Share experiences. Creating memories together increases intimacy. Creating memories together is another powerful way to increase intimacy and desire. Don't underestimate the power of sharing an experience, whether it's a trip, an adventure, or just a fun afternoon. These moments stick in her mind and create a bond that goes beyond the physical. When you both share something special, the connection strengthens, and desire becomes something natural, something that arises from mutual understanding and complicity. 8. Unexpected messages. How a simple text can ignite desire. Messages can be an incredibly effective tool for maintaining and increasing desire, especially when they're unexpected. A simple, "I was thinking about you," or an unexpected compliment can work wonders. Don't underestimate the power of a good message sent at the right time. Those little reminders that you're there, that she's on your mind, can be enough to keep the spark alive, even when you're not together. 9. Create a relaxed environment. The importance of context. The setting is crucial. You can't expect her to feel attracted or desirous if the environment isn't right. Creating a relaxed, comfortable space where you both can feel at ease is essential. This doesn't mean you need a perfect setting, but that you care about the details. Soft music, pleasant lighting, even the scent of the place. All these elements can contribute to creating the perfect environment where attraction and desire can flourish. 10. Talk about shared fantasies. How to open the door to new possibilities. Finally, if the connection between you is strong, there may come a time to talk about shared fantasies. This is delicate ground, but when approached with respect and openness, it can open the door to new possibilities in your relationship. Talking about what you both desire, about what excites you, can not only intensify the desire but also strengthen trust and intimacy. But remember, always with respect, always making sure you both feel comfortable and safe. Gesture that make the difference. What to do to awaken a woman's desire. Today, we're tackling a topic that many of you underestimate, but that's crucial if you really want to capture a woman's attention and desire. It's not just about the physical, it's not just about saying you're pretty and expecting everything to flow from there. It's about gestures that go beyond the superficial actions that show you truly value her for who she is, not just how she looks. Because, let's be honest, women know perfectly well when a man is being genuine and when he's just looking for something quick. So, if you're tired of efforts that don't get you anywhere, keep listening because today we're going to discover how those little gestures can make a big difference. 1. Compliment her intelligence and personality, beyond the physical. Let's start with the basics but extremely powerful, compliments. But not just any compliments, guys. Enough with just telling her how beautiful she is. Sure, we all love to hear that we look good, but what really makes a difference is when you notice and appreciate her intelligence, her sense of humor, her creativity. When you tell her you admire how she handles challenges, or how fascinating her worldview is, you're touching on something much deeper. You're showing that you see her beyond the superficial, that you really care about who she is as a person. And that, guys, is something that turns on desire in a way you can't imagine. 2. Pay attention to the details. Show that you're really listening. Here's where many of you fail, and I want to be very clear. If you don't pay attention to what she says, if you don't remember those little details from the conversations you've had, then forget about awakening any desire in her. Women notice when a man really listens when he remembers what we've said, even if it seems trivial. That movie she mentioned she loves, that dish she said reminds her of her childhood. These are the details you need to remember and bring up at the right time. This not only shows that you're listening, but that you really care about what she says. And trust me, when she feels that you really listen, something inside her starts to awaken. 3. Demonstrate confidence and security. How your attitude attracts her. Now, let's talk about confidence. I'm not talking about arrogance, but that quiet confidence that doesn't need to prove anything. When you walk into a room and you know who you are, when you don't feel the need to compete or impress anyone, that's the confidence that attracts a woman. We love a man who knows his worth but doesn't need to flaunt it. If you're confident in yourself, if you're authentic and don't try to be someone you're not, she will notice. And that confidence is incredibly attractive because a woman wants to be with someone who feels good about themselves, who makes her feel safe, and who inspires her to be the best version of herself. For be present in the moment. How your full attention captivates her. Here's something not everyone understands. The importance of being present. I'm not just talking about being physically present, but really being there in the moment. If you're with her, put the phone away. Don't look around as if you're looking for something more interesting. Focus on her. Listen to her. Look her in the eyes. Respond to what she says. When a woman feels that she's the center of your attention, that nothing else matters at that moment, she feels special, valued. That feeling of being the only person in the room, even if you're surrounded by people, is incredibly powerful and awakens a deep desire for you. 5. Share your goals and dreams. Connect on a life and ambition level. Don't get it wrong, guys. There's nothing more attractive than a man with clear goals, with dreams and ambitions. But what really makes the difference is when you share those dreams with her. Don't just talk about what you want to achieve, but why it's important to you. Invite her to be part of that journey. Show how your goals not only benefit you but could also benefit her. When a woman sees that you have a purpose, a direction in life, and that you're willing to include her on that path, a deep connection is generated. She feels inspired by you, and that kind of inspiration is a powerful catalyst for desire. 6. Surprise her with unexpected plans. Keep the spark alive. Now, we can't talk about awakening desire without mentioning the importance of keeping the spark alive. And one of the best ways to do this is with surprises. But not just any surprise, guys. I'm not talking about expensive gifts or extravagant dinners, although those can work sometimes too. I'm talking about unexpected plans that show you've thought about her, that you've put effort into creating a special moment. It can be something as simple as a surprise picnic in the park or planning a spontaneous outing to a place you know she loves. These little surprises not only break the routine but also keep the mystery and excitement alive, which is key to keeping desire alive. 7. Respect her boundaries. Understand that no is also sexy. Here comes something very important that many of you need to hear. Respect for her boundaries. If she says no, respect it. Don't insist. Don't try to persuade her or make her change her mind. Understand that when you respect her boundaries, when you show that you value her decision and her comfort above all else, you're building a foundation of trust and respect. And guess what? That's incredibly attractive. There's nothing sexier than a man who knows when to stop, who doesn't push, who understands that mutual respect is the foundation of any healthy relationship. So, guys, learn this well. No is also sexy. 8. Create a cozy and relaxed environment. The importance of the setting. We can't forget about the setting. If you want to awaken a woman's desire, you have to create an environment that makes her feel comfortable, relaxed, and safe. The right music, soft lighting, a clean and cozy space. All of this matters. It's not just about what you do, but where you do it. A well-thought-out environment can make all the difference. When she walks into a space where she feels at ease, where she can relax and let go, everything flows naturally. So pay attention to those details because a good environment can be the perfect prelude to what comes next. 9. Show interest in her interests. A man who cares is irresistible. Now, here's a tip that many of you might not be fully taking advantage of: showing genuine interest in her interests. If she loves music, ask her about her favorite bands. If she loves reading, talk about her favorite books. It's not about pretending to like the same things, but about showing curiosity and respect for what she's passionate about. This will not only make her feel valued, but will also allow you to get to know her better and, who knows, maybe find something in common that strengthens your connection even more. A man who cares about what matters to her is, without a doubt, an irresistible man. 10. Maintain good personal hygiene. Why cleanliness counts. Last but not least, let's talk about something basic but fundamental: personal hygiene. Guys, this is non-negotiable. Good hygiene isn't just a sign of respect for yourself but also for her. Make sure you're always clean, well-groomed, and smelling good. There's nothing more attractive than a man who takes care of himself, who pays attention to these details. Believe me, good hygiene is something she notices and can make a big difference in how she perceives you. So don't underestimate the power of cleanliness because the first impression, the one she gets when you approach her, can be crucial. So there you have it, guys. 10 gestures that really make a difference when it comes to awakening a woman's desire. It's not just about what you do, but how you do it and with what intention. When you show that you care, that you pay attention to the details, that you respect her boundaries, and that you're present in the moment, she'll notice. And believe me, that's what really awakens desire. Now it's your turn to put these tips into practice. The art of exciting, techniques that ignite almost every woman. Today, we're diving into a topic that should honestly be of interest to any man who truly wants to understand women. The art of exciting. And no, I'm not talking about the obvious, superficial things many think are enough. We're talking about those subtle techniques, those almost imperceptible moves that truly ignite a woman. If you're tired of putting effort into things that don't work, you're in the right place. I'm going to break down the keys so you can truly understand how to awaken that deep desire that every woman has. And of course, if you like what you're hearing, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment so we can keep this conversation going. Let's get started. 1. The right use of body language. How your movements speak for you. Let's start with body language. Often, men underestimate the power of their movements. Did you know that what you say with your body can be much more powerful than any words? The way you move, how you approach her, the way you look at her, all of that speaks without you having to open your mouth. I want you to think about how you behave when you're near a woman you're attracted to. Are you relaxed? Confident? Because if your body shows tension, discomfort, or desperation, she's going to notice immediately. The key here is to project confidence, security, but without being aggressive. A simple brush of her arm as you pass by, holding eye contact for a second longer than normal, these things matter. These little gestures create an atmosphere of intimacy that can be much more powerful than any verbal declaration. 2. Touching the less obvious zones. Exploring new frontiers of pleasure. Now, let's talk about something many of you might be overlooking: the less obvious zones. Yes, guys, it's not just about the typical points. There are other areas that, when touched properly, can work wonders. The nape of the neck, the wrists, the area just behind the knees, even the earlobe. These are incredibly sensitive zones that many men overlook. And this is where you can stand out. Touching these areas subtly, without rush, exploring her reaction, can awaken sensations she didn't even know she had. The key is subtlety. It's not about diving in like a bull in a china shop, but about exploring calmly, letting her enjoy every touch, every caress. When done right, it's something she'll never forget. 3. Being mysterious. How leaving her wanting more works. Mystery, guys, is one of the most powerful elements in seduction. If you're an open book from the start, you lose that special allure that comes from the unknown. Now, I'm not saying you should be so enigmatic that it's confusing, but keeping certain aspects of yourself secret or revealing only a little at a time can be incredibly exciting for a woman. Let her wonder what you're thinking. Let her feel curious about what drives you. Don't give everything away at once. Let her want to know more. Let her think about you when you're not around. That game of giving and holding back is essential for keeping the flame alive. If you're predictable, you become boring. But if you manage to maintain that air of mystery, you'll always be on her mind. For speak with confidence. How certainty in your words generates desire. Let's talk about confidence, but this time in your words. There's nothing more attractive than a man who knows what he wants to say and says it with confidence. You don't need to shout or be aggressive to show confidence. Sometimes, words spoken softly and firmly have a much greater impact. When you speak to her, make sure your words reflect security and clarity. Don't hesitate, don't stammer, don't hide behind vague phrases. Be direct, be clear, and be authentic. Women are attracted to men who know what they want and aren't afraid to express it. But remember, there's a fine line between confidence and arrogance, so keep the balance. Speak with certainty, but always with respect. 5. Letting her lead. How allowing her to take the initiative increases chemistry. Many of you believe that you always need to take the initiative, but let me tell you something. Sometimes, letting her take the reins can be incredibly exciting. Not all women feel comfortable taking the initiative, but when they do, and you allow it without pressure, the chemistry between you can skyrocket. This doesn't mean you should be passive, but that you should be willing to relinquish control from time to time. Letting her decide where to go or what to do at a given moment gives her a sense of power that can be very stimulating. Plus, it allows you to understand her desires more clearly. So, guys, learn to relax and let her take the lead now and then. You might be surprised at how much that simple gesture can turn her on. 6. The importance of consistency. Keeping her interest over time. Consistency is key. It's not just about impressing her on the first few dates and then letting everything fade away. If you really want to maintain a woman's interest and desire, you need to be consistent in your behavior and gestures. That means continuing to be attentive, continuing to show interest, and continuing to care about those little details that make her feel special. If you start with big gestures and then abandon them, she'll notice that inconsistency and start to lose interest. But if you're consistent, if you keep showing that you care no matter how much time passes, she'll feel she can trust you, and that's a big aphrodisiac. The trust and security that come from consistency are essential ingredients in any successful relationship. 7. Listen to her fantasies. Opening the door to new experiences together. Now, if you really want to take things to the next level, you need to be willing to talk and listen to her fantasies. I'm not saying you should drag her fantasies out of her, but creating an environment where she feels comfortable sharing those ideas with you is crucial. This not only increases trust between you, but also opens the door to new experiences together. When she feels she can share her desires with you without being judged, not only does she feel closer to you, but she also begins to desire exploring those desires with you. Listening to and respecting her fantasies is a powerful way to deepen the connection and increase the desire in the relationship. 8. The chemistry of anticipation. How playing with time can be exciting. Anticipation is a powerful game. There's nothing like making her wait, making her want more, making her wonder what's coming next. I'm not talking about playing hard to get, but about creating moments of positive tension where you both know what you want but don't rush into it. Those moments of waiting, where you both look at each other, where you both know what's going to happen but take your time getting there, are incredibly exciting. Anticipation is that space between desire and action where anything can happen, where the imagination runs wild, and the body starts reacting before you even get close. So guys, learn not to rush. Play with time, enjoy that space, because it's in anticipation that the greatest desire often arises. 9. Show ambition and passion for life. Personal success as an aphrodisiac. A man who has ambition, who has goals, and who shows passion for what he does, is incredibly attractive. It's not just about money or material success, but about that spark that someone who is committed to something in life has. Women are attracted to men who have direction, who know what they want, and who work hard to get it. That passion, that energy, is contagious, and it's a powerful aphrodisiac. If you want to awaken a woman's desire, show her that you have something that drives you, something that you're passionate about. There's nothing more attractive than a man who is in control of his life, who has a purpose, and who is willing to fight for what he wants. 10. The power of hugs. How a simple gesture can be deeply erotic. Finally, let's talk about something so simple yet so powerful: the hug. A hug can be many things. It can be comforting, it can be protective, but it can also be deeply erotic. The way you hold her, how you wrap your arms around her, how you let her feel your breath, all of that communicates much more than you imagine. A well-given hug can ignite desire in a subtle but intense way. Don't underestimate the power of this simple gesture. Sometimes, what starts with a warm, sincere hug can turn into something much deeper. It's in those moments of close contact where something more can be awakened, something that transcends words. And there you have it, guys. These are techniques that can really ignite desire in almost every woman. It's not about cheap tricks or predictable moves, but about understanding how desire works, how you can use your body, your words, and your actions to create a connection that goes far beyond the physical. Because at the end of the day, what really attracts a woman is confidence, authenticity, and the ability to connect on a deeper level. If this video has helped you, don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, and of course, leave me a comment telling me about your experiences. I want to know how things have gone for you by putting these tips into practice. See you in the next video. Until next time.